Hello, everyone. Pam DuBois, Gym Real Estate TV. Today, I'm super grateful and excited to have with me LaChelle Adkins, America's Supermom company. And this wonderful supermom has 15 kids. Oh, my goodness. We're going to talk about that, and we had to talk about the ages too. But she's in the mental health arena. She's an author, a speaker, TV producer, and podcast host. My goodness. Do you have your hands full or not? Wow.
I have learned the secret of collaboration. So that has been a game changer for me, allowing me to do all that I do. And I'm so glad to be here today with you.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad to have you. This is great. This is going to be a great convo. I can't wait. Collaboration is great. So if you've mastered the art of collaboration, I'd love to hear more about that, because that's one of the things I am struggling with right now.
Yes, that was a game changer for me. So you mentioned that my husband and I have 15 children, and that was somewhat of a culture shock for me because I was raised as the only child. And
Wow.
yeah, no siblings. My parents really instilled education. So I was a high performer, high achiever all throughout my career up until college, where I met my husband and I got my degree. But I felt like I couldn't really be putting my all into a career and being a mom at the same time. I felt like I had to choose between the two because I had such high expectations for myself. And so just having that background really, I believe, led me to a lot of scarcity mindset because I felt like I had to compete for everything that I had. I was a marketing major. That's what I got my degree in, but it was very competitive. You know, you didn't want to share your secrets, so to speak, afraid
Right.
that somebody was going to take it. And that mindset really just was a part of my downward spiral because, you know, I felt that asking for help was a sign of weakness, people pleasing. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Yeah.
But after my last hospitalization, because I dealt with this so much where it led me down a road of depression for 13 years. And
Wow.
I was hospitalized 3 times and I was functioning behind wearing a lot of masks, feeling like I had to have it all together. I had to do it all on my own, all these different beliefs. And when I learned to delegate, and someone said it so masterfully one day on Facebook that when you delegate, you are just simply sharing the spotlight with somebody else. And that really helped to cement the idea that, you know, working together as a team is so much easier because I can do what I'm gifted in and the other people can do what they're gifted in. And it's really not a lot of work. It really ends up being more enjoyable with that type of arrangement.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true, because we want to stay in our own lane,
Mhm.
and just delegate and have other people do what they're an expert at. So yeah, that makes total sense.
So
I'm
true.
I'm all for that. I don't want to wear all those hats. I do not. But tell us
Absolutely.
about these kids. I want to talk about these kids for a second. How old are they? How far
Yes.
apart are they?
So we they range in age from 8. So I still have someone in elementary school,
Uh-huh.
a couple of them, all the way to 32. So we don't have any multiples, no twins. They are single births and they're 18 to 20 months apart. So we have 9 girls and 6 boys. So it's
Wow.
8, it's 10, you know, it keeps on going
Yes.
every 2 years.
Every couple
Yeah.
years. That's
So, and we
awesome.
still have 10 that live at home.
Really?
Yes. Yep.
Wow, bless your heart.
Mhm.
That's so awesome. My God, never a dull moment. It's probably never quiet in your home.
Never, never quiet. Yeah. Except for, you
Wow.
know, when I'm in my office right now. And they, I do have some that are here with me now that don't have to work today, or I have a teenager who is a junior and she's doing virtual learning by choice, and then the rest of them are at school. Yeah.
Okay. Any
Mhm.
married yet or no?
Yeah, we have two, both of our sons, our older sons are married. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Grandkids?
so we have 3 grandkids and we're expecting our 4th May 21st.
That's
Mhm.
exciting.
And it's
That's
gonna be our first granddaughter. So we have 3 grandsons, it'd be a first granddaughter.
quite exciting. Wow.
Mhm.
Oh, my goodness. My heart goes out to you. That is so awesome. Wow. Never a dull moment. So,
Never.
author, let's see here, speaker, TV producer, and
Mhm.
podcast host. And it's kind of like, when do you find time to do all these things? Well,
Yes.
tell us what's the name of your book so we can get that out there for everyone
Yeah,
to.
it actually is, Inspirational Women of the World. It's a collaborative, project.
Okay.
I was the only author from the United States, so it's a global, book that was released during the pandemic. So, unique
Wow.
story is we actually all got connected in a Facebook group. So we would meet, on Zoom calls every Friday.
Uh-huh.
They were in the UK, the people who founded the Facebook group, and everybody had such interesting stories. It was a meet and greet, bring your own drink or dessert or whatever, and we just have a conversation. And so we decided to write a book, and so that's what happened. So it is a collaborative, and the monies that we raise goes towards helping women entrepreneurs in Morocco.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's great. What a great
Mhm,
cause. That's
mhm.
really good. And speaker, TV producer, and podcast. So what's the name of your podcast?
I actually have two. I started my podcast
You're
journey.
amazing. You're amazing.
Well, it started during the pandemic, and,
Okay.
so I really did a lot of interviews with people, in an audio format. You know, a lot of people didn't wanna be in video, and it was just a lot going on. So that's, Unlock Your Superpower with America's Supermom,
Yeah.
and that's on, iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, and as a result of I did, like, probably 12 to 15 interviews a week during the pandemic. I just was a interview machine.
Wow.
And as time went on and things began to open up and we began to transition back, I decided to do a video component. And so that's Keeping It Real with America's Supermom, which is on YouTube, so that I don't have to do any editing. It's all live stream.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's a good
Mhm.
idea. So yeah, you definitely don't have a fear of the camera, right? You're on there
Yeah.
doing it live and doing it. What would you say? Let's give some advice out there to people that's actually um afraid of the camera.
Yes.
Afraid of the camera. What are your thoughts?
Okay. I have quite a few things. So, how I started, I'll just tell about my journey. Before YouTube shorts and Instagram reels and all these things that are a minute or less,
Yeah.
I used to record a minute video and I would critique myself on my phone.
Mhm.
And because I was doing it for a minute or less, it allowed me to keep practicing it over and over again for about 15, 20 minutes before I would get something that I felt was, I wanted to keep. And then I'd upload it on Instagram or Pinterest or something like that. So I would say when you get started, try to keep it very short, right to the point.
Mhm.
Do it on your phone so that you can edit it quickly and get over some of a lot of your hangups. Another thing is making sure you know where the camera is. So if you're on a laptop or your cell phone, you want to
Mhm.
make sure that you're looking directly at the camera. And if you're nervous about people or anything, put someone that you feel very comfortable talking to above the camera. So, like a picture that you could tape on the back of your laptop where it can
Hmm.
sit up, and you could just be having a conversation. So, you look at that person instead of thinking about the people that are watching, and it helps you relax and be more conversational.
That is a great idea. Wow, never
Mhm.
thought about that. Wow.
Yeah.
You came up with that by yourself. That's an
Yeah.
awesome idea. Right. You
Yeah.
just put somebody over there where the camera is and you're
Mhm.
just talking to them. That's a fantastic idea.
Mhm.
But yeah, I always tell people too, it's like just do it messy, and
Yes.
get comfortable with it, right? Because,
Yes.
if you keep wanting to do it perfect, it's never gonna happen.
Never. And
Yeah.
things always happen. I mean, You can get on camera and then the internet goes out, or you're freezing, or your guest is freezing. You know, you really have to get yourself more comfortable so that you can pivot in real
Right.
time with whatever comes your way.
Right. Stuff
Mhm.
happens. Just
Yes,
get with it. Yeah. It's like, yeah. John Assaraf is like that. You know, it's like stuff happens. You just roll with it. It'll be
just
okay.
roll with it.
Yeah.
Yes,
It'll be
that's right.
okay.
Make it part of the script. That's what you
Yeah.
do.
So let's talk a little bit about mental health for a second, because
Mhm,
that is such that space right now is,
mhm,
incredible. There are so many people in that space right now. And
mhm,
because of what's going on in our world and what we've been through in the past few years with COVID, and
mhm,
not having the interaction with people anymore, and now it's lightening up a little bit, but there's
mhm.
still a lot of craziness going on in our world right now, right?
So true. I totally
Yeah,
agree. Yeah.
yeah. What would your advice be for someone that's in that position? And the one thing about mental health, and I'm sure you know this more than anything, it's like you can see people with a smile on their face, but behind that, there's so much more going on, right?
Mhm. So
Yeah,
true. That
yeah,
totally was my story, and that is why I'm so passionate about the topic. I wore so many masks. My husband is retired military. He uh, retired as a major. So I had the experience of being an officer's wife. He's also a pastor. So
oh,
being a pastor's wife and just a lot of leadership responsibilities, being on PTA and things like that with the school or school council with the school district that my kids go to. And so every different place I felt I wore a different mask. You know, I had to be that ideal person in
yeah,
each of those settings. And it was crazy. You know, people would give me compliments and I really couldn't receive them because I'm listening to my own
mhm,
bullying that I'm doing to myself because I am feeling in my heart that I'm not measuring up based on
yeah,
what I'm trying to tell myself. So, when it comes to mental wellness, I think that it is something that, we definitely have to be proactive with.
yeah.
So I have, during the pandemic, I came up with a movement that I call the Smile for Wellness movement. So every day I remind people to smile, and smile is a acronym for 5 areas that were very at a deficit for me. You know, they were places that I just didn't engage in monitoring on a daily basis. And I believe they were some of the key pillars for my downfall. So, SMILE stands for sleep,
Mhm.
mood, inner voice, laughter, and energy.
Oh, wow.
So, each of those areas, we need to be cognizant of monitoring on a daily basis because those could be some warning signs,
Mhm.
that can help us to kind of get back on the right track. Something as simple as sleep can
Yeah.
really put you over you could be labeled as the same way as someone who legally um, consumes alcohol based on not having sleep.
Wow. Okay, did
So
not know
your ability of, being able to make decisions, all these different things are affected if you don't have enough sleep. Sleep
that. Yeah.
deprivation is crazy. It sends your hormones out of whack, just a number of things. So that's one key area alone. And I remember during my time I was nursing, I would get probably 3 or 4 hours of sleep. I was just on autopilot just because I didn't think of anything else. I didn't know there could be anything else. I
Yeah.
thought, hey, this is what it's like. You got little kids, you're nursing, and you got to get up. And if you don't go to bed at a decent hour, you're going to get up and be tired. And it was just a routine that I thought was normal. So, yeah,
Wow. Yeah, sleep I know is very, very important for our body.
very important.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
it's well, what was the M? I forgot already.
The M was mood.
Mood. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's okay to have up and down days, but if you're in this mood all the time for a
Mhm.
period of time, That's something to really be mindful of. And so I like these pillars because if you notice them even in family members or friends,
Hmm.
you can ask them, hey, how much sleep have you been getting lately? Asking them those questions can really kind of transition them to start thinking and
Yeah,
reflecting because I wasn't doing that. I was on autopilot.
yeah,
So, just trying to make it through another day, you
yeah.
know? Yeah.
Right, right. Yeah, because you
Mhm.
had so many hats you were wearing. So you
Yes.
were just like going, going, going,
Mhm.
okay, I'll take
Mhm.
this hat off and I'll put this one on. I'll put this one on.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
Mhm.
incredible. So now you're doing coaching, right?
Mhm.
And you're helping others in the same situation that's in that situation. You've got that experience now. So you
Mhm.
really can help people that's in that situation. That's great,
Mhm.
you know. So what's let's say someone wanted to get in touch with you, how would they get in touch with you if they're looking to schedule an appointment?
Yes, now I'm on all social media platforms. You can just actually Google America's Supermom because I have so much content out there. I am really just all about giving people the tools. I think, especially as women, we are very good at quote unquote multitasking
Yeah,
and doing a lot of things. However, we're doing it at the expense of our own health. And that's the problem.
mhm,
We can collaborate with our girlfriends. We can, shortcut different things that we do, but we just never really have a strategy behind it. It's kind of
yeah,
like just doing it in survival mode. And survival mode only works for so long. And it's really not the most effective and beneficial for long term living. So it's all about thinking about how can you plan and strategize, use your skills and things that you're good at in a way that serves you. For example, if I'm a mother who doesn't mind driving,
mhm,
and my vehicle's big enough, I can carpool my kids in, my immediate area. If
right,
someone else is like, hey, I don't want to drive, but I don't mind making meals, one day a week. So like
yeah,
you're taking my kids, I can make a meal for you. You can pick it up when you drop the kids off from school. So this kind of bartering or, really helping with the overall goal that we want to have for having a healthy lifestyle for ourselves and kids, we just are so busy running around, not
yeah,
thinking clearly. It's like going to the store and then it's like, oh, shoot, I'm at the store. I should have bought the dry cleaning. But if you are
mhm,
strategic about when I go drop off the cleaning, I'm going to go to the store, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my gas tank. You know what I'm saying? It just
right,
makes it so
yeah,
much more better.
yeah. Yeah, I
Mhm.
find that now I have to actually start writing down, okay, I'm going to the store, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this.
Right. So true. And write down what you're buying at the store. You get there and it's like, what was I even coming here for? Or you get
Right,
everything
yeah,
that
right.
one thing you initially went for. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, so true. I mean, I can walk from one room to the other room and go, "Why did I walk into this room?"
So true. So true.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, no, I can't do
Mhm.
this." But,
Yes.
yeah, I'm so super excited, that you come on here and shared with
Mhm.
us, and I think you're absolutely incredible. You're
Oh,
amazing. I love all the flags behind you. Yeah,
thank you. Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to come on and share. And I always love your contributions on Clubhouse. That's like my second residence.
Oh,
So
yeah.
so glad we got connected.
Yeah, same here. I'm
Mhm.
grateful for you. And you guys, please reach out to LaChelle. And, right now, she's an amazing person. And mental health, you guys, it's just
Mhm.
oh, how can I say it? Don't hide behind the smile. It's okay.
Yes.
It's okay to say that you need help. It's okay.
So true.
It's really okay because a lot of people are in that same situation. And just remember as you go
Mhm.
through your days every day, share your smiles. It doesn't cost you
Mhm.
anything, right? Because you
Mhm.
don't know what
So
someone's
true.
going through. Yeah. You don't know what people are going through out there right now.
So
So
true.
be a blessing and share love. Love is actually so free, you guys. just love on everybody. Even if they're not loving on you, love on them.
So
And
true. I love that. And, we have a acronym that we use for love in our club on Clubhouse, because we did a challenge together as a group. And love for us stands for leading ourselves victoriously every day. So
oh,
if
I
you
love that.
remember to lead yourself, then you're going to be able to pour from abundance rather than an empty cup. So love that you
Absolutely.
share that.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
love that. Yeah, and that's what it's
Mhm.
all about. Thank you guys. Thank you for being with us. You guys stay safe, be blessed.
Mhm.
Just remember, we love you guys and have a blessed day. And we will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.